everybody, this is Joseph, and welcome to another QML tutorial. And in this tutorial we're going to discuss importing JavaScript files that I totally forgot about before, and a really important part and powerful part of QML. So from our last tutorial we had this model, and inside of our model we had an XML list model that went out to the tvdatabase.com's API, and it's grabbing some banners for us of Star Trek, right? So let's go ahead, and we don't even need these anchors anymore. So let's get rid of those, and let's just run this, right? And it's loading down here, loading, and eventually it will load, and there we go, it's loaded, and it's bringing the pictures up. Okay, let's close that down. But there were errors, obviously there were pictures. If we run this again, we will see after it loads that there's missing pictures. We can see that there's two of them, my Dell. Okay, so let's look at that debugging down there. It says home Joseph templates, my Dell. It says image error decoding, and it's just looking for this string right here. And obviously there is no banner after it, so we need to be able to have a fallback. Okay, so let's look online for a fallback image really quick. Okay, here is one right here, so let's go ahead and copy that. Alright, now let's create a JavaScript file. Okay, we're going to be using this for logical purposes. And we go to Files and Classes, Qt. Now we press JS file right here. Okay, and we're going to make this we're going to call this utils. And we're going to make sure that it's not a stateless library for right now. And we just press finish. Okay, now let's take this function out of here, and let's create a variable. And we're going to call it fallback image, and we're going to set it equal to our fallback image. Okay, let's save this file, and let's go back over to our delegate again, and we're going to say import, and now we're going to put our quotations here, which means that we're importing a file or something local. We're not importing library plugins. Okay, so we're going to import utils.js, and we're going to say as utils. Alright, so we're importing this file, and we're giving it kind of like this variable name of utils here. Okay, now let's say on status changed. Give our curly brackets, we'll say if status is equal to image dot error curly brackets, and we are going to say source is equal to utils, okay, dot fallback image. Right? So it's going to look inside of our JavaScript file and look for a function or a variable or a case statement or whatever that is equal to fallback image. Okay. Now let's save this and run this. Say we're loading. It knows that we're loading. It's still loading. I wish I had fast. Oh, it loaded. Oh, okay. So there we go. We got the two errors there, right? But it filled in for the errors. It gave us our banner there. Okay, so let's say we actually wanted to make a folder system or something like that in our project, right? So let's just right click here. Actually, let's right click on utils, right? And we're going to say show containing folder, right? So this is going to open up our file browser of whatever choice, right? And here it is. And we're going to right click here, and we're going to say create folder. And we're going to call it JavaScript. Okay? Create that. Now let's go ahead and take our utils.js, right? And let's put it in our JavaScript folder. Okay? So there we go. Just move that over to our JavaScript folder. Now let's go ahead and press the close button on our file manager, and it says that it's been updated, or removed outside of Qt Creator, do you want to save it under a different name or close the editor? So we're just going to close the editor. Okay, and you can see that it automatically found the folder right here, right? But we have this red mark here, so we have to actually define the folder that it's sitting in, right? JavaScript, and then we can just do the /, right? Because that's the folder that it's sitting in. We don't do the dot, we just do the / because it's a full string, right? And if we save and run this, you'll see that it is the same deal. Anywho, that's how you import JavaScript things, and that's how you back up and make sure that your image is good, and if it's not good, then so on and so forth. Anyways, this is Joseph. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Simple one, something I forgot about with importing JavaScript. And of course, again, your JavaScript files can be like lots and lots and lots of functions and lots and lots and lots of variables, or whatever you want to set it as, for logic and stuff like that. Anyways, this is Joseph. Have a good one. Bye.